13 Remake has finally come out on Nintendo Switch after a major overhaul by a new developer. The port has finally reached Switch, but sadly the port is just incredibly bad. But the video you're watching right now is from the PC release, just to show you the positives about these new updates. I mean, the graphics have been overhauled. It looks more closely to the original 13 that was released on PS2, Xbox, and GameCube. I mean, it just looks a lot better now. It looks a lot more faithful, and the performance and stability is just incredibly good. The developers have done a great job in making sure this game is in a much better state than the original Remake version. But the Switch version, sadly, the Switch version. Look at this, guys. Look at this Switch version. I mean, oh my God, look at those frame rates. Oh my God, those frame rates are just horrible. I mean, look at this. I don't know where it went wrong. I mean, you could clearly see from this video the GPU is being hammered, while the CPU is being taxed, but the GPU is clearly the bottleneck here, and it shows. We're getting under 30 FPS. That is crazy. We are getting under 30 FPS with averages in the 20s. And I believe there was a section in this game where the FPS dropped to the teens. To the teens. I mean, what went wrong here? Now, my guess is that they focused too much on resolution. I'm assuming because of this footage, this looks very close to 1080p natively, if not native 1080p. But the frame rate is suffering, and it clearly shows. I mean, we're seeing more GPU bottleneck than a CPU bottleneck, even though both bottlenecks can be the cause of it. I mean, it's possible that it's both CPU and a GPU bottleneck that's causing these such low frame rates. I mean, this is just unbelievable. Like, how did this get past quality control? Like, how did this get past quality control? Like, who thought that these performance numbers are good enough for consumers, especially when the target FPS is 60, okay? They're targeting 60 FPS. Now, there are Switch games that have hit the 60 FPS target. Bayonetta 1 and 2 are 60 FPS, but they're at 720p resolution. I believe Devil May Cry HD Collection is also 60 FPS, but those are remasters of a PS2 era game. You know, Star Wars The Force Unleashed is another game that's 60 FPS. But once again, that's a remastered of a Wii game. So yes, there are games that hit FPS. There are games that hit 60 FPS. And there are some games that do hit 1080p native resolution when in dock mode. But 13 is not one of them. And it is just seriously bad. I mean, it's seriously bad. Just look at these numbers right here. The only time we're getting 60 FPS is in the cutscenes. And that's because the cutscenes are pre-rendered video files. They're pre-rendered video files. So obviously they're going to be 60 FPS because they're just video files. And the Switch can easily play 1080p video files. This is just bad, guys. Like, what were they thinking releasing this game for the Nintendo Switch? What were they thinking? Once again, guys, like, comment, subscribe, comment below on what do you think. Should this game have ever been released on the Switch in this severely poor state? Once again, guys, this is Matthew Warbay, aka MWarbay001. For all you Instagram followers, have an awesome day.